sorry. Okay. It's a boon for the shared mobility, right? Like because it runs on very low. Versus look at the petrol cost today, right? It's some 85-90 rupees per liter, right? So whatever happens, your fuel is always going to be about 2 rupees a kilometer, right? Like literally more than 2 rupees a kilometer. But however, the energy cost is 20 paise, 25 paise per kilometer, right? That is where everything starts, right? Immediately my cost structure has dropped 10% of what it was, right? Like at 2 rupees a kilometer versus 25 paise a kilometer, right? It's almost 10% of what it was in a petrol scooter, right? So electric scooters, the only problem today is the product pricing and quality, right? So you need to find, right? And what do you say, at an optimum price point, right? So for example, I need to give the Activa, right, or the Jupiter that is running in the market today, right? If I give a product which is a little bit lower quality, the customer will not accept, the customer will not switch, right? That has been our hunt in the last 2 years. We have gone across models. We have worked with almost every OEM possible, every big OEM possible in the country. Buying their scooters, putting it in the market, testing it with consumers, taking the feedback, and going back to the OEMs and telling what we think are the changes that need to be done. You have to fix the suspension, you have to fix the tires or your parts, or the battery life. All of these things, right? So we have sat an engineering team down in the last 2 years who work specifically on electric vehicles, who basically go back to the OEMs and give feedbacks on what needs to be changed, right? So the COVID scenario has actually accelerated our switch to electric, right? So over this year and next, you will see Vogo put more electric scooters on the ground, and hopefully petrol to electric in the next few years, right? From a unit economics perspective, the energy costs takes away the entire problem in the system from a petrol to electric. The maintenance, right? You don't have any moving parts. You can literally count the number of moving parts, right? So the maintenance cost crashes significantly, right? If in a petrol scooter it is 30-40 paise per kilometer, it will be like sub 10 paise, 15 paise per kilometer in an electric scooter, right? So the energy cost, the maintenance cost simply brings the entire cost structure at the right product quality. I'll be offering the customer a superior product at a much cheaper price point. Now, if I'm offering a product to a customer at 8 rupees a kilometer today, which is again the cheapest possible form of transport in the country, I can start offering an electric scooter at 5 rupees a kilometer or 6 rupees a kilometer. And as we speak about advancements in technology, bringing down the battery costs and scales, economies of scale kicking in and bringing down the price of battery, what will actually happen is that this price that I'm offering to the customer will keep crashing, because the battery is the biggest cost in an electric vehicle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? So in the next few years, as and when things in the global market starts going down in terms of lithium prices and whatever other advancement in technology, you will see that reflecting in the product, which means that we are the end consumers of that product. You will see that we'll keep adopting the same faster, and we'll be passing on all of those benefits to the consumer. Right, which means that the consumer actually gets a much better, reliable product at probably half or less than half of the cost of a petrol vehicle. Right, and I think that is when the true change of petrol to electric switch will happen in the country as well.